Welcome to the Karmali Exchange. I'm Faisal Karmali, and we have a bit of a bonus episode for you. And well, I recently interviewed Jeff Popiel. He's the president of Village Brewery, and I noticed something that I think all business owners should pay attention to. Jeff is a president, not the founder, not the owner of the business, and he looks at the business a little bit different. You know, often when you talk to a founder, they talk about their business, their journey, and how it's like their baby. They're talking about their baby. And then when you actually talk to like presidents and people who are running the business, it's a little bit different because they actually talk about the product and how it fits the brand into the community. And that's something that we as business owners need to learn. Now let's break it down in the 5 P's of a successful business. First of all, we have passion. And Jeff definitely has passion about this business. Number 2, process. He knows his processes like the back of his hand. He understands people, which is the 3rd P, people in the business and in the community as his customer base. That's important. Number 4, he understands how to get paid. But what I want to focus on is the final P, which is product. And well, Jeff knows his products. So we've taken a clip, we've kind of isolated, pulled it out just for you. Listen to how Jeff transitions from my question to discussing consumer needs to getting to the ability to sell Village as a brand. Have a listen. Walk me through the vision over the next 10 years for this business now.
There's a little bit of a transitionary period we're doing here. So we are responding to new consumer needs that I think have been clearly established. One of them is our mainstream brand. So we've just recently rebranded our mainstream, our iconic labels. They used to have our family members on there. We were so proud of our beer. We put our family members on it. So Jim Button's mom was on Blonde, and we built around this concept of community. Well, today our definition of community has changed. Every one of our beers has an ethos, and it's our way of using our labels to reflect back to the community. This is the greatness of who we are, and we feel good about that. We launched an Explorer line. An Explorer line is a line of beers that are real novel, niche styles. It's really where our brewers get to play with some interesting ingredients, new styles, new processes, and we've themed them all around conversation starters. It's a little thing and it's fun and quirky, but every one of our beers like Binge Watch or Tongue Twister or Misheard Lyric, all of these are little things we can talk about when we're together. Yeah. And it's our little statement, a fun and quirky statement just to say we need to connect. We need to have that time outside of digital and outside of all the distraction, still get together over beer and talk. Yeah. And then of course our non-alc line, it's called Craft, C-R-F-T. We're the top selling craft non-alcoholic beer in the country, and we've just launched nationally. So you'll now be able to get Village products across Canada on the non-alc side. That's so the next 10 years are going to be speaking to these 3 different consumer groups in new ways and expressing ourselves, bringing our community building mission to different markets that have our beer, and hopefully along the way have a lot of fun.
You know, Jeff has the ability to drive product through the conversation by number 1, answering my question, and number 2, really focusing on how to communicate the brand throughout the conversation. And that's something that we as business owners need to learn, is if you want this business to be there for the long term, for longevity, then you need to talk about the product, the brand, more than talking about your journey. That's a wrap up for this week's episode of the Karmali Exchange. Now, if you want to reach out, talk to me about any of your business ideas, thoughts, DM me at Faisal Karmali. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the full interview to get even more business tips and insights. Remember to subscribe and follow me on social media at Faisal Karmali.